Our spiritual journey tonight will begin.
Can't outrun your fate.
Let me tell you about you.
I know who you are, what you are, and why you have come.
Take a good look at these cards, young man. They contain all the secrets of the universe.
What does it say?
Hi, Tanya. This is Julia from Mystic Fix. Do you have a question for me?
I do. I just want a general reading.
Okay, just kind of what I see for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, Tanya, your first card is the Lovers in Reverse. And this is a tricky card because it tells me that there is pressure or stress on your love life. Because it's your first card, it's a pretty major issue for you right now. However, you also have the Two of Cups, which I like better than the Lover's card. You know, the Lover's card is about eroticism and passion. The Two of Cups says, you and me, best friends for life. And so sometimes this can just be that, you know, it could be that you've got love life problems, but you're surrounded by good friends and people who love you. Or it could be that you have a love life problem, but this person is still very close as a friend. It's a challenging card if you're working with both energies together here. Because
actually true. Yeah.
So your next card is the Four of Swords, which tells me you do feel somewhat alone in this. I can tell you that this is a common situation. You're not alone. Every personal problem is a universal problem that people either have felt at certain times or there are many others who are feeling it. There's a Buddhist expression called Tonglen, and they believe that everything we're going through, all of our pain, is so that we're taking it on for the people who can't handle it. And I think that's so interesting. So as you feel it and deal with it and heal it, you are doing your part to heal the world and the others who go through this kind of pain. But to me, it looks like you're a little bit lonely, you're a little bit alone. So your top card is the Star in Reverse. And this is interesting because, Tanya, the star is about hopes and dreams and everything we most want to make happen. And when we see it in reverse, you're like, it's not happening. It feels hopeless. And so what I would like to tell you is it isn't. It's your perception that's hopeless. Possibility is always there. You may have to change your energy. You may have to do this differently, but it is not as hopeless as you perceive it right now. Okay, so you have a Five of Cups in reverse, and this is kind of a focus on the negative. So, you know, I've nicknamed this the meh card. You know that expression, M-E-H, meh?
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, well, you know,
whatever.
Could be a lot better. Yeah.
Right.
So what I would like you to do is instead of sort of just settling into what, instead of tolerating, you do need to say, what do I need? You know, how important is this? If you are reevaluating your relationship, you have to ask, does the good outweigh the bad? Am I generally happier? You know, I think a good question to ask is, if this person wasn't in my life, would I miss this person? And if the answer is yes, then you need to work on it. And that may be counseling, that may be a lot of long discussions, something to amp up your sex life. If it's no, I need to move on, then that's your answer, and you do need to move on. You are in you've got the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is sort of sucking it up and trying to be grateful and trying to be happy. I think it's good to be grateful. I think gratitude is an important practice, but not when you're miserable. Like, that's just keeping you stuck. And your last card, Tanya, is the Ten of Wands in reverse, which, it's interesting. It's a card of too much work. So whether you're doing too much work in your relationship or whether you just have too much work that you're not taking care of yourself on some level, I am concerned about that because you're not showing up as your best, strongest self and you're not taking care of things. So I would encourage you, this is a year for you to take some hard looks, I believe, at your relationship and your life structure and say, do I really want to be in this? Am I happy? Could I be happy? Would I miss this person? Or maybe this person is just better a friend than a lover and I need to get out. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.
Hello.
Hi, Vanny. It's Julia from Mystic Fix. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Do you have a question for me today?
I do, actually. I am currently house hunting.
Okay.
I guess, how is that looking for me?
Okay. Let's take a look.
Will I find a nice house soon or
Yeah.
sooner or later?
Okay. Okay. Well, I got very good news for you. I am seeing you in an ideal location. I'll get to that. We start with the Five of Wands in reverse, and this says it is a struggle. And, it may be that just finding the time to look for the house is the struggle, because the Five of Wands in reverse tends to be about you struggling with yourself. Like, oh my gosh, I got to work, and, if I got family or, whatever. And so just doing it. Your next card is the Eight of Swords in reverse, which is a woman being let out of a cage. And so this cage may be a lease. You may be like, I'm going to be out of this place soon. I got to get set up. Your central card is great. It is the Ace of Swords. It is your new beginning. You're striking out. You are making something happen. Interestingly, the Sun in reverse is next. So I do have a feeling, since the Sun in reverse tends to be a card of burnout, you may be feeling that this house is a little bit run down in some way. Or it may just be that you're exhausted and burned out looking for it. But my good news for you, Vanny, is the Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands are our house cards. They're about property and having everything happy and everything in order. And that's your final card. That's where you're ending up. So yes, you are finding something that looks ideal for you. I'm going to try and give you a timetable. So I just chose the star, and the star is number 17 in the tarot. And so that could be 17 days. That could be on the 17th, or by the 17th. Okay, so within that time period, I think that's what you're looking at here. It looks like you'll be quite happy when you're there. When I add cards, so on the positive, you seem to be saying that this house has, with the Seven of Cups, this house has everything you're looking for in general. I've got the Page of Cups in reverse, which tells me regarding children or space for children or even schools for children, because it's in reverse, could be better, honestly. And I also have, and this may be related, I've got the Chariot in reverse, so there probably is some traffic around it. But nevertheless, I think it's a good house. I think it's everything you need, and you will be in there either by the 17th or within 17 days. Okay?
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello.
Hi, Eliza. This is Julia from Mystic Fix. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Do you have a question for me?
Um, the question I have for you is, how do my career path look?
Okay. Let's see. Okay. Pretty interesting. I am seeing change up ahead. Right now, you've got the World card, and this is excellent. It is a card of success, completion, self-actualization. In a career reading, it can say, "I want to reach my highest potential. I want to matter to the world. I want my life to count." You do look like you have big aspirations as far as your career goes. I see you with the Two of Wands, that you're in something now. Two of Wands is some sort of partnership, and it's going forward. However, you've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, which tells me you are less than happy in this partnership at the moment. So sometimes the Queen of Swords has anger issues. It could be that something happened to you on the job, and you're just kind of, very unpleased about that. But it does seem like you're in sort of a struggle. So the energy of the year is Page of Cups. And Page of Cups is about you basically applying, starting from the bottom up. That Queen of Swords in reverse, you may have reached a certain level, even a level of management or something, where people look up to you, but it hasn't been working out there. And so I'm seeing you sort of starting fresh with the Page of Cups, and it's good energy, and that's positive. Now, I'm not going to lie, the next 6 months, 10 of Wands in reverse, you look tired, you look overworked, and it doesn't look like a whole lot is happening within 6 months. But after that, I have the Lovers card, and the Lovers is your perfect match. It is a job for you that feels like ideal. The exact right use of your talents and your skills. And so immediately following is the Two of Cups in reverse. You are leaving the current job for this new thing. So I say, tough it out for another 6 months or so, get applying right away. And I think just after 6 months, you're going to find the ideal thing, but it is not happening overnight. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
In these stressful times, we need connection. We need to feel connected to our own bodies, and sometimes we want to feel connected to others. That's where our sponsor, Kama Flight, fits in. Kama Flight is a combination of acro yoga, Thai massage. They do incredible workshops at the Chosen Retreat Center in Sebastian, Florida. At the Chosen Center, you can get healthy meals in gorgeous surroundings, surrounded by luxury and nature. For more information, visit @KamaFlight, that's KAMAFLIGHT on Instagram. Well, that's another episode of Mystic Fix. If you'd like to get a free tarot card reading on the show, or if you'd like to be eligible to win a book from one of our guest authors, please visit mysticfix.com. Thanks today to our guest and Reiki master, Joy Page of the Joy of Yoga Studio. And thanks to all our callers, of course, to our sponsor, Kama Flight, and to News Talk STL. We'll see you next week.